Alright everybody, today we are going to be doing yet another first stage normal type because this week seems to be all first stage normal types. Started with the Clefairy video, then the two random Pokemon happened to be Doduo and Rattata. Now we're doing Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is going to be flat out worse than Clefairy was. One, we start with only Sing until level 9, so we have to struggle train on that. And two, we do not get minimized by level up, so our only badge boosting move is Defense Curl. And our stats are so much worse. We're basically all HP and nothing else. And this thing has 25 special. In Gen 2 onwards, it got 45 special attack. So Gen 1, this thing was just straight up worse. I mean, this thing's a physical attacker. But the one saving grace is we are in the fast level up group. Hey Sundown, thanks for the 17-month membership. Still going, even though I don't come around often. Well, I appreciate the support still. I mean, you're always free to stop by, like, the VODs and stuff like that. But, thanks a lot. Yeah, this Pokemon's gonna be awful. Axew did route a decent bit of this for me. I even checked some stuff in the XP router, just to, like, double-check some things. And, I decided to do something a little different. Scott, on his solo-running Discord server, he opened up a lot of those Discord forums where people can split up, like, there's a separate forum post for each Pokemon, and then people can keep conversations related to that one Pokemon in that one chat, so it's more organized. I decided to make a Jigglypuff one, and I asked people if they had any advice or tips. I didn't get any yet, but I'm going to post my results in there, and even though I almost never do this, I am actually going to record a route in the RBY XP router, just because someone's going to ask for it. Don't tell Zealouspawn I did this, but I have to. I'm going to record a route file. I mean, for a lot of them, it's not going to be too useful, because, I mean, I'm playing with encounters on, because I'm not going that far. But yeah, I looked through Axew's notes, and, a lot of what he said pretty much makes sense. Like, I know the minimum level I need to aim for at the league, but interestingly enough, we're actually going to be using all of our candies before Giovanni, because Giovanni is very, very difficult in Yellow version, and for starting the league, we need to be around level 68 or 69, because we want to be at the champion at 72, because 72 is the earliest level where, for a fast level up Pokemon, we will not level up the entire fight. And that's really important to prevent the badge boost from going away. If we did it any lower of a level, we'd have to deal with mid-battle level ups. And mid-battle level ups in the yellow champion fight are very bad. Like in red and blue, the only thing you have to worry about is you have to level up before the Rhydon, or never at all. Without fairy moves, this thing's trash. This thing is normally trash. Yeah, and because of our low speed, we only have a 3.9% crit chance, which is just unfortunate. But yeah, we want to be around 68 to 69 at the start of the league, and we're going to use all our candies to get 65 for Giovanni. And then hopefully, after Giovanni, the rival, and a few optional Victory Road trainers, we should get 68 to 69. But we do have to save 2 rare candies for, one for Lance and one for the champion, because Yellow, you do not want mid-battle level ups at all. But like I said, in red and blue, the only thing you have to worry about is you level up before the Rhydon. Do not level up after. Because often, like if this was red and blue, Jigglypuff would just spam Defense Curl on Rhydon, and as it stacks Tail Whips, I can get 999 in everything. Which is pretty insane. This will be ranked with Weedle. Okay, it's not going to be like Weedle. This thing still gets a ton of moves to work with. But like I said, what sucks about this is the fact we're going to have to train with Struggle till level 9. Oh, and Axew, I was looking through your notes, as I mentioned. You write down, Rival 1's going to be a thing. Ideally, you want to beat him to get XP and not have Vaporeon. Is the Vaporeon team that bad? Or are you saying we just really need the XP? Because if it's just needing the XP, I agree with you on that. But just wanted to ask. Alright. Fortunately, since this isn't a random stream, we can get started pretty quickly. What time will I beat the champion at? Let's compare this to the leaderboard. Slight spoilers if you guys have not seen the Clefairy video. Yeah, ignore the fact some of the Pokemon look a little pixelated. Firefox does not really show Google Sheet images too well. Like, if I zoom in, you can see they're a little pixelated. Just try to ignore that. Let's see. Scrolling to the bottom here. Alright, compared to... Alright, this thing is going to be way better than Magnemite, for sure. It is not going to take 30 minutes to beat Brock. Do I think... Alright, let's go look at Rattata. I know Zealous beat this Rattata time by around 12 minutes because he beat the league around level 71. I definitely did way too much training with Rattata. I was trying to play it a little safe, but the one thing I always need to keep in mind, with normal types in red, blue, and yellow, the AI is far less likely to attack competently because not many people with good AI have fighting type moves. Like on Lance, for example, no duo had a terrifying time because the Dragonairs will always use Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. But for Rattata, it could just simply use Wrap or Hyper Beam too. Like, they're sort of more random with normal types. And he said that's something I should keep in mind. But, better or worse than Rattata? This is definitely worse than Rattata. Rattata had level 8 Hyper Fang, which is really OP. Honestly, I think this thing is more along the lines of Hitmonchan. I think I might make the over-under at 125. Or if you're wondering where Clefairy is, he's all the way up here. Clefairy was really good. At least it had an attacking move for Brock. $125 to $128. Where's Nidoqueen? I have not done Nidoqueen. I only did a run with Nidoking just because in Scott's server, he needed some help for Nidoking. I did the 2 runs offline, and I posted my results in there, but if none of you ever believe me, I do have the runs recorded. So if you ever want to see them, I can always just bring up the VLC footage. Also, Axu, don't tell Zealous but I am recording a root file for this. I'm not... I don't have XP Router open at all. I'm not going to look at it. I refuse. But the only reason I'm recording a root file is because I'm going to post the results in Scott's server. I made a forum post for Jigglypuff, and I figured someone might want to see it. So that's how I'm going to record a root just so I can share it. I'm not going to use it to, like, do a second playthrough. This thing is not getting a second playthrough. If Zealous wants to beat this, he can go ahead. Nidoking is actually worse. I agree with that, but they're both very good. Like, Nidoking for me got a 4130. Nidoqueen could probably get like a 4250. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Also, there is a chance we may start over at the rival fight, because I do want to attempt to beat the rival. And you may be asking, how are you going to beat the rival with only Sing? Well, quite simple actually. Put the Eevee to sleep, spam the rest of my Sings while it's asleep, and Sing only has 15 power points, so if I'm lucky I should be able to defeat it, because Jigglypuff needs level 9 as soon as possible. If I lose to this Eevee, I'm going to have to grind in the wild for so much longer, so if I lose to the Eevee, I'm going to reset. Oh, it outspeeds? Wow. I'm not gonna have enough PP. I'm not gonna have enough HP for that, am I? Didn't think so. I'm pretty sure this counts as a loss. Hey, Axu, if you both die at the same time, does that count as a loss? I'm pretty sure it does. Why not use Flying Pikachu and Surfing Pikachu? They're not legitimate Pokemon. At least, well, I guess the Surfing Pikachu is. I'm not sure about the Flying Pikachu. I don't think Surfing Pikachu would be that interesting of a run. It's just a bad Pokemon with Surf. The Pikachu with an answer to Brock. It would honestly be kind of a boring run to me. Game continues if you lose. So I was asking, like, does it count as a loss? And I'm pretty sure it does. Dude, seriously crit tackle me? Oh my god. Yeah, just reset that. Did anyone catch how much HP the Eevee has? Because I want to know, like, how much damage I'm going to take in recoil if I use Struggle. Isn't Struggle, like, half the damage dealt in Gen 1? So would it be half of Eevee's HP that I get in recoil? 21 HP. So half of that rounded... I'll round up because I have to have 1 HP. 11. So if I ever get 11 HP or lower, I need to reset. So you think it's... Oh, right, because the game rounds down. Okay, so if I ever get exactly 10 HP, I'm resetting. Yep, nope. How feasible even is this? This reminds me of trying to play Clefable in Red and Blue. The whole strat is you have to minimum battles the game up to Brock and just spam Metronome and hope for the best. There is no point in grinding for Clefable because you have to rely on Metronome anyway. Huh. Annoying how I'm gonna have to nickname this every time. Oh yeah, and our stats are set to perfect. I'm only ever gonna have 7 speed. Dude. Actually, how feasible even is this? This would be a lot more consistent if I could outspeed the Eevee. But the problem is I'm never going to outspeed the Eevee. I mean, here's one advantage, though. Since the Eevee outspeeds me, if it ever wakes up, I can actually hit the Sing and put it back to sleep immediately. It's possible, but the odds are unlikely. Honestly, I think the only way for me to get a good, the only way for me to get a good Jigglypuff time is I need to win this rival fight. Basically, when this Eevee wakes up, I need to put it to sleep immediately. So, the turns I want Sing to hit are when it's awake. Like, on the turn, it wakes up immediately. Oh my... Dude, no! I was so close. Actually, if I remember correctly, even when I start over the save file, I believe as long as the XP router is recording, it will erase the old route and start a new one. Yeah, actually, whenever I start over a run, do I have to re-record a route? Or does it automatically delete the old route and start over? I'm going to take a look. Yeah, it does. Okay. Seriously, on the turn, it wakes up immediately. That is when I want it to actually hit. Okay, there we go. You know, that wasn't too bad. Did anyone keep track of how many tries that took? Alright, I'm not going to fight any of the wild Pokemon here. I'm just going to head straight to the forest and spam Sing on a Metapod. Fortunately, I only have to train to level 9. I think it was like 5 to 7. It felt like it, yeah. At least if I died, I was only losing like a minute and like minute 10 seconds. As I've been live for 20 minutes. And I think 5 minutes of those were my starting soon screen, and then another 7 minutes was explaining the run, so I think it only took me like 8 minutes. I better get some more potions. I need to struggle grind. Oh, Axew, or yeah, Axew. I took a look at the XP router. You did say in the notes, defeat some of the bug catchers and then blackout train. I actually wanted to see if it was possible to blackout train as soon as you get pound. The answer is yes. At level 9, you consistently 3-shot, and the Diglett's 6 shots. So yeah, it's actually better to just do the blackout training immediately. And then if I need to, I can then go fight the trainers. Because I always think it's more efficient to just do the blackout training first when you're a weaker level, and then fight the bug catchers when you're a higher level. That way you can blackout train extra times. You know, I may as well defeat this Metapod. Who are the run killers? Brock is one of them. I think it's Brock, Koga, Blaine, Giovanni, and the champion and Lance. And Lorelei. Even the hiker, probably. Alright, 30. Okay, so half of that is 15, so... Oh god. This is cutting it close. Okay, that was close. No, he's the hiker. You don't think any of the League members is going to be bad? I mean, the hiker can use a fighting move, but here's the thing. He has random AI. I will say, though, if he had good AI, a lot of normal types would struggle. Like, his Machamp would always use submission. Or, like, his Hitmonlee will always use double kick or high jump kick. So, yeah, he would actually be kind of bad if he had good AI. Imagine his Hitmonchan spamming Ice Punch on a grass type. I mean, it wouldn't do much, but it'd be something. Oh, right. Level 4 Metapod. Giovanni 3. Yeah, Axew, I'm going to be saving all of the rare candies for Giovanni. I don't think I ever... Yeah, I never fought a Pidgey. Got a heal here. I mean, Blaine is a bad fight for most Pokemon. Which of his Pokemon have more attack? The Diglett or the Sandshrew? The Sandshrew, okay. I might actually purposefully black out 2 at some points, like if I'm close to winning. Because I need level 15 for Brock. What level do I need to finish the Light Years trainer at? So that way, beating the bug catchers in the forest will get me to 15. If I had to predict, it would probably be 15? Or no, 13. I think I should... I think as soon as I get to 13, I will beat this guy. Okay, I didn't pay attention. That's fine though. I've got the forest. The forest has good encounters, at least. Do I have enough money for an escape rope? Not even close. Oh my god. Why am I running away from Pidgeys? I still need to catch one. There's a ROM that fixes the hiker AI and others by making them competitive teams and scary. Wouldn't that be Red and Blue Kaizo? Do you guys think I should play Kaizo at some point? Like Red and Blue Kaizo on stream? I probably wouldn't make it a Nuzlocke, but maybe just like with a casual team or something. I mean, that's an idea, but I kind of quit doing casual playthroughs on streams just because no one's ever interested in them. It was just an idea I just spit out of my brain. You know, part of me thinks it'd be a good idea to use Sing on the Metapod so they don't use Harden, but I'll end up missing like 3 Sings and then still get Hardens up anyway. I'm sure of it. I would really like to black out in this forest. That way I don't have to walk back. But honestly, that'd be kind of slow. And besides, beating this trainer is not going to get me to 15. Disable. Oh, this is going to be fun. As soon as I get to Brock, I want to explain a neat little interaction between Bide and Disable. I don't know it'd be worth it doing that over Sing. Basically, if you use Disable during Bide, and it happens to get the 1 in 4 chance to disable Bide, the Onyx is actually... It's actually kind of frozen. It is unable to attack at all until the Disable wears off. And it could be anywhere from a turn to like 10 turns. But the disadvantage, though, Disable is inaccurate as hell, and it's only a 1 in 4 chance to disable the right move. But honestly, since Sing is very inaccurate and Brock has 5 full heals per Pokemon, I think it might actually be a better idea to disable during the Bide instead of Sing. What check speed do I need? 251. I better get in the forest. Yeah, this is definitely not the most efficient training for sure. I should have purposefully lost to the junior trainer. That was definitely my fault. I mean, here's the thing. I'm sure Zealous Pawn or somebody else is going to get a way better time because they have access to all the tools. Like the no encounters in Mount Moon. Stuff like that. No encounters in the forest. Like, I'm always at a disadvantage to those people. But I do these runs for the fun of it. Okay, level 15. So, Axu, what made you decide that level 15 was the best level to take on Brock? Like, was it the Geodude or the Onyx that made you decide 13 wasn't good enough? Oh, something that'd be real funny is if I disabled Tackle, but the problem is that would make him use Struggle, which does more damage. It's just for damage rounding? Oh, okay. Come on, use Bide. Wow. Man, that was unlucky. Like, he never once used Bide. Hey, boss KO. I wonder if it would be... No, it's not worth using Sing on the Geodude. Because of all those full heals. People always wondered why Brock has all those full heals. I think it's because they didn't want new players to just bring in a Weedle and just spam Poison Sting and poison the Pokemon. But then again, it'd be so weak it would just miss. Did I just blackout train until I win or reset until I win? I really don't know. Disable's gonna fail. Dude, aw, man. No, I don't think it's worth blacking out to keep the XP. Because I'm already level 15. I think it's better to Sing when he bites. But I don't know, though. It's the fact he has all those full heals. And Sing is inaccurate as hell. Like, my justification for disables, like I said, the 1 in 4 chance it disables bide. I should not have attacked into that. And disable is known to last a very long time. So theoretically, I could end up disabling bide, and he could not attack for like 10 turns. Because what are the chances on disable? I think it's kind of like freeze, where it has a chance of going away each turn. He doesn't use full heals when he's biting. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot. I got a 6 turn. Nice. Fucking crit. Disable can be canceled if the opponent uses another move. That's not really how it works, because you can only disable one move at a time. I hate when people say hypnosis is better than Sing. I know it's technically true, but at the same time, it doesn't feel true. Alright, so yeah, as soon as the Onyx wakes up, I need to immediately use another Sing. If I get a 3-turn bide... Okay. Alright, we won. I mean, the disable strat could have worked as well. Like, the disable strat, like, let's assume disable does hit and it does land on bide. I could theoretically have it stuck for like 10 turns. Which is a bit better than Sing, but at the same time, that is very luck dependent. But still, 5 resets is not bad. I expected a lot worse. Alright, Misty and Surge. Grab Mega Punch and Water Gun. We do want Bubble Beam for Nugget Bridge unlike Clefairy. Mega Punch Star you, Sing on the Starmie and hope it stays asleep. Mega Punch it away. So actually, what makes you think that we absolutely need Bubble Beam? Like, it's worth going for the risk of early Misty. Okay, I better go heal at the center. I thought I had an antidote, but I didn't. But no, Dominic, if the opponent uses a different move, that does not cancel disable, but the opponent switching does. You're right on that. Oh, wait, did I ever catch the Pidgey? I did get the Pidgey, right? I did, okay. Also, since Jigglypuff needs all the training it can get, I know I told Zealous sometimes I'll defeat the, like, level 8 Zubats I come across, but if I encounter a Geodude Geodude give decent XP yields for wild Pokemon in this cave, and so do the Sandshrew here, but the Sandshrew are kind of rare. I'm gonna do a bit of optional training, actually. But yeah, I don't think it's ever worth fighting the Zubats, but if you have a water or grass move, I think it is worth fighting the Geodude, because that's 122 XP for a one-shot. Dominic, no fighting dojo. I mean, 1, we're a normal type, and 2, the fighting dojo does not give good XP yields. A lot of the Pokemon they use are first stages. Alright, gotta get Mega Punch. Okay, nice, that was lucky. No encounters there. Yeah, pure electric Magnemite. Defense Curl. You know what I think would be a better idea for the, Misty fight? I think what would be a better idea is use Sing on the Staryu and just set up 6 defense curls to badge boost your attack stat. I don't think that's gonna impact anything, though, because, I don't think 6 attack badge boost is gonna make any difference with Mega Punch. I think I should just put the Starmie to sleep. But yeah, I can't see why this thing needs Bubble Beam. I mean, I get it's weak, but this thing only has 20 special. It's a physical attacker mainly. I don't think getting early Bubble Beam is a good idea. I mean, I guess it would make, like, the Sandshrew easier. Maybe Axew is suggesting it for the Sandshrew. But still, I don't think it's worth getting the tons of resets on Misty when I can just delay her later. So I'm actually going to diverge from that. I'm actually going to skip Misty and go straight to the rival. Oh my god, dude. Quit spamming rap. Dude. Son of a bitch. You did so much damage to me. And growl. Let me try Water Gun. It's... oh god. Fortunately, I did save. Dude, I can't believe they actually beat me because that Ekans would not stop rapping. It's like they're trying to start their rapping careers. Oh, I just realized I forgot to teach Mega Punch. That probably would have made that fight easier. Oops. But still, though, even if I had remembered to teach Mega Punch, that doesn't stop the fact that they just kept spamming rap over and over again. Also, Axew, I don't know if you were listening, but I'm actually going to just do the rival instead of Misty. I don't think it's worth risking the Misty fight for Bubble Beam. I am very worried about that Misty fight. Plus, I think Bubble Beam over Water Gun would only really help on the Sandshrew. Because I'm pretty sure Water Gun's going to one-shot the Geodudes. I think it'd be better to fight Misty at a higher level. I didn't test ranges, but it's just a gut feeling I have. Alright, the rival wasn't too bad. Fortunate he didn't use any sand attacks. Meowth, that's right. Oh, have any of you guys ever seen the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time and Darkness anime, like, I wouldn't call it an advertisement, but like a special episode? The guy who voiced Crawdunt from the guild is the same guy who voiced Meowth. They sound exactly the same. It's like the same accent, too. Yeah, I know, I should be ashamed. But then again, I've played Parasect in Yellow version. And if you're wondering why Parasect is not on my leaderboard, that run was done with the, it was done with the cheated overlay. I believe the overlay did mod out Mount Moon encounters at the time. That's why I never put it on my leaderboard. Because I don't count it as an official part of my solo runnings. Cerulean Hell for Parasect. It's more like Route 3 and Mount Moon Hell. Oh, gotta be careful here. This is this is the true fighting type specialist. There's no other fighting type specialist, right, guys? This guy's the only one. Okay, maybe there's the, maybe the Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan guy in the fighting dojo. Or, no, the 10th floor Machoke Candy. He's another fighting type master. The problem, Dominic, it doesn't get Spore till level 27. It has to go a long time without it. I don't think this guy is worth good XP. I'm not even sure if I should be fighting him. Almost 400. I don't know. Part of me thinks that's decent. I don't know. It's I don't think he is efficient, though, because you do have to remember he only has one Pokemon. Usually, trainers that have more Pokemon that aren't as good tend to be better because it's like more XP per second. You don't have to do that trainer animation thing just for one Pokemon. Like, the guy with one Graveler is worse training than a guy with 3 Geodudes, for example. Uh-oh. I'm gonna save here. I think I might do a bunch of training. I'm actually gonna grab the Death Ether. Hopefully I don't regret it. Hey, Jesse. Hey, I lost to you earlier. Your Ekans kept spamming rap on me. With the Parasect run, wasn't the Peck and Goldeen trainer for Misty Rough? Oh, absolutely. I'm not kidding. Parasect race was the reason Scott's Thoughts gave that girl art on his overlay. It's because of Parasect. Same thing with the Route 3 youngster with the Ekans. I actually assumed Scott did it because he's known as Youngster Ben. He's like one of the most famous trainer NPCs. Youngster Ben, Youngster Joey. I think those are the most famous ones, actually. Because, like, most people know about Youngster Joey and Youngster Ben. Yeah, Youngster Ben is the shorts dude. Yeah, that's what most people know him by, is the shorts kid. Potions are not useful. Hey, they're good. But when I do Sylph training, I'll definitely pick up the Safari Zone Max Potion. Well, I have no plans to do Gen 7 right now, so if you want to see a Gen 7 run, go to John Calibro's YouTube channel, Johnny Plays 911. He does some Sun and Moon streams now and then. It's mainly been Elite 4 runs, but I'm sure if you asked him to do a solo run with Miltank, I'm sure he'd do it. Get rid of that. I'm gonna pause really quick. I need to scroll down in my notes. Okay. I don't see anything about fighting SSN trainers, but I do know for a fact I need to get rest. I am gonna get that max potion, though. His live streams happen when I'm in bed. Same thing for me as well. Oh my god, dude. Dude. Oh my god. Are you absolutely kidding me right now? That Tentacool just destroyed my ass. I didn't save for this guy. He just... Oh, hey, apparently everybody is starting their rapping careers. Oh my god. Everybody's starting their rapping careers. He spammed rap on me, hit me with supersonic, hit myself multiple times, and when I was finally able to hit a mega punch, I missed. That was super unlucky. Oh my god, dude, that was insane. In fact, I know it was a fluke. I'm not saving for him again. That was an absolute fluke. See? That's how the fight should have gone. Seriously, that was insane. Oh, here's another interesting thing. We're gonna get Body Slam, but we're not gonna teach it right away. This is an interesting strat Axie came up with. He says we're just gonna get Body Slam by level up, and we'll save the TM for the League, because we're gonna have to unlearn Body Slam before the League for Mimic, and we're gonna want Body Slam back for the Champion. In order to improve move flexibility, it's better to just deal with Mega Punch for a little bit longer, and just get Body Slam at level 34. I think it's definitely a... Oh, not use that ether. Jigglypuff isn't a fire type. Yeah, right? It shouldn't struggle with that guy. Well, you gotta remember, I don't know if you could tell, but John Calibro lives in Australia. Like, I think right now for him, it's like... It's probably like 3 or 4 in the morning the next day. Like, right now for John, it's Saturday right now. Oh, yeah. Axe, you mentioned in the notes, having an all-special moveset is extremely bad for the champion. Oh, damn it. I messed up. Okay. Charmander, you're supposed to teach Dig first. Now, whenever I want to cut a tree, I have to go down, because Dig is going to be in the top slot. That's going to be annoying. Oops. Good job, Surge. He was actually close this time. You know, he came kind of close. Oh, but Thunderbolt, we are going to teach right away. We're going to be getting rid of Sing for it. And then Body Slam via level up, we'll get rid of Mega Punch. And then we'll get rid of Bubble Beam for Psychic. We're going to get Psychic before the tower. Also, I just realized it is not worth grabbing the Squirtle for this thing. It's only worth grabbing Squirtle if you need to do Blaine before Rival 5. That way you don't have to, like, catch a Goldeen or something. Because now, it's going to require me some extra inputs to get to the Charmander. Yeah, that was my fault. I mean, it's not a big deal, but still. You know, it is actually kind of nice having a lot of HP. I mean, 20 defense and 20 special with 115 HP, that's still overall good. Like, that's kind of like the equivalent of, like, 50 HP and 70 defense. I mean, not the bulkiest, but it can still take some hits. Seriously. Good thing I have the emergency full restore. You guys want to look away. It wouldn't surprise me if Scott's patched ROM gets rid of this. Full restore. Yeah, remember with Rattata, I chose not to teach Bubble Beam and Water Gun could not one-shot the Graveler? Funny times. Alright, so on this next route right here, I'm gonna fight the Muck Scientist, the Poliwag Gambler, and there's another Super Nerd with a Magnemite. I almost never fight the Magnemite Super Nerd, but I do want some decent XP yields, because we are in the fast group, and we need a high level for the late game. Like I said, we need level 65 for Giovanni. Where did Rattata place in the leaderboard? I showed the leaderboard earlier in the stream, but if you don't want to rewind for it, you can just wait till the end of this, because I can't really look up right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Well, at least I got Thunderbolt for the guy. Also, I know Zealouspawn says if you cut through the tree, you can go through the grass and avoid any chances of encountering the girl, but honestly, I've gotten so good at avoiding that girl. Did Thunderbolt Gen 1 miss? Thunderbolt had to have Gen 1 missed. Would you consider Alolan Rattata and Alolan Eradicate? I don't think I've played with either of those in this game yet. Like, not even as backports. I mean, I still need to, like, not be lazy at some point and just release my ROM hack. There we go, Body Slam. Is this guy even any good? Did that guy have any fully evolved Pokemon? Alright, I'm gonna go inside the Rocket Hideout. I'm gonna get some of the high money items. I know Axiu's note suggested, like, fighting some rocket grunts in the hideout. I'm gonna give Axiu the benefit of the doubt here because he did make these notes quite a few months ago. The rocket grunts are some of the worst training down here. It'd be better not doing them. I'm gonna get Double Edge in the Nugget just to sell for money. You haven't touched Gen 1 since you were 6. I mean, makes sense. Also, our vitamin of the day is going to be calcium. Arbos is a lost cause. Our only physical move is Body Slam, and that's already our best stat. So we're going to buy calcium. Okay, my bag's full. Okay, I'll need to sell stuff before I do more things. Alright, sell that. Sell that. Keep Ice Beam. Sell Horn Drill. The 3 nuggets. Keep those. Sell Double Edge. Okay, so I only have enough for 4. That's fine, though. I need money for other things. I don't like the fact I didn't have enough money for all 9 Super Repels. I was only able to buy 6. But that's fine, though. I can buy more in Lavender. I guess I could have sold the Max Potion to afford them. Yeah, I probably should have, honestly. I probably should have sold the Max Potion. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Remember when my bag was full and I couldn't buy the extra fresh water? Oh my god, I'm too broke. Okay, I'm selling the Max Potion. Do I have enough to buy more Super Repels now? Okay, so that gives me 8. Technically, 8 is the bare minimum number of super repels. I always bought a couple extra for safety, so I'm going to need to be careful with my repel usage. Alright, Psychic over Bubble Beam. Alright, and this right here is going to be my main moveset for quite a while. In fact, going into the league, this will be my moveset, except right before Lorelei, I'm deleting Body Slam for Mimic. Maybe Iron is never worth it unless you struggle on the Sand Slash. That is true, yeah. I think for Rattata, I did buy Irons. Honestly, it was probably completely unnecessary to do that. Because I did play overly safe in that Rattata run. Not going to save. I'm pretty sure Psychic is going to one-shot everything. Oh my god, it doesn't. You know what, this is actually fine, though. Normal types are generally safer on these Ghost Trainers because they're immune to Lick. And Lick is scary because it has the chance to paralyze. But, with normal types, the only thing these guys can do to you is Nightshade and Confuse Ray. One of their moves just does nothing. Kel does Raticate. Oh no. He has to learn his lesson sometimes, you know? Where's the Pokédoll? Here it is. Also, I know, fun fact, you can actually Pokédoll the red Gyarados in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. But I choose to never do that in solo runs. I technically would allow it. I know Scott doesn't because he says it counts as items in battle. I just view it as like the use Pokédoll on the Marowak to skip the hideout. Technically, I could allow myself to do that, but the problem is you can only buy those in the department store, and you kind of have to go out of the way for them. And besides, not a lot of Pokemon are really going to struggle on a Gyarados. Like, the Pokédolls in this game are to skip an entire section of the game. Alright, I'm going to spend the rest of my money on super potions. Oops. Alright, I'm going to go do some cycling road training, and then I'll go ahead and do Erica. And also, remember when I picked up the Death Ether before Bill's house? I will actually use it before Psychic while doing this training. That thing seriously crit me twice. I think this guy's good as well. I mean, the fact he has 4 Pokemon honestly makes him good. Trainers with a lot of Pokemon tend to be really good XP yields. Like, this guy gave roughly 2,000 XP. Okay, yeah, this guy sucks. Alright, yeah, these 2 trainers are good. I know this guy has a Machoke, and the one below him has a Primeape. I hate Erica. Need a Psychic type to do her gym. Erica is sort of an annoying gym leader. I mean, you can save her for last, but if you choose to do her as the 4th gym, she's actually kind of difficult. But honestly, her team kind of is worse in Yellow version, because the levels are higher, but the Pokemon aren't fully evolved. Like, Victory Bell is actually kind of terrifying in Red and Blue. Alright, where's that Ether? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use some PP ups on Body Slam and Psychic. Early Erica is a meme. I mean, when you're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke like Steve was doing for Red and Blue, you have to do Erica as the 4th gym leader. Erica's terrifying when you actually have to face her as the 4th. Yeah, honestly, this guy right here, you could argue, is not as good of training because he only has 1 Pokemon. and he is sort of out of the way. Yeah, that guy's not good, because the guy that I just skipped has Voltorbs. Honestly, in Fuchsia City, I am strongly considering buying Hyper Potions. That is something I almost never do, but I think if I have to do a bunch of training to avoid healing, I probably should buy Hyper Potions. Do I have an Ether? I have plenty of elixirs to spare. Not Erica, I meant Sabrina. Oh. Also, I did look at ranges for Koga. Assuming I have around 7 calciums used, which I sort of do, because you see the number under my special attack says 3. That's how many calciums I can still use. Level 50 is the best level to fight Koga at, because, I mean, even at level 48, you get guaranteed 2 shots on the Venonats, but at level 48, you only have it's a guaranteed 4 shot, but if you go in at 50, it's a guaranteed 3 shot, which does mean it gives him 1 less turn to do things. You know what? I am gonna go buy Hyper Potions. Can I sell anything? Okay, 5 Hyper Potions should be enough, because there is a heal bed in Sylph. I'll make sure to pick up the Max Potion here, too. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? This is the first time I've ever done this in a run. I was too broke to do the Safari Zone. The guy actually let me in. He took all my money, and he only gave me 11 Pokeballs. I can't believe this is the first time I've ever done this in a run. Is go in without enough money, but the guy lets me anyway. There's always a time for everything, you know? Alright, time for Sylph. What am I doing? Alright, so I'm essentially just gonna fight all the good trainers. I just Gen 1 missed. I wonder if Body Slam or Psychic is the best move. I think it's Body Slam, because technically in Gen 1, Magneton actually has better special than defense. So Magneton are defensive specially, but not defensively. Physically. I mean, I think in the newer games that's changed. Especially with the steel typing and all. Oh, crud. Alright. I just realized, I'm not going to have enough room to pick up and use vitamins. Like, there's a calcium and a protein here I want to use. So, I think as soon as I start taking some damage, I should use that 1 full restore I have in my bag. That way I have room. You have a super potion? Oh, I do? I have 1 super potion left. Alright, well, I guess it wasn't the Death Ether. It was the Death Super Potion. I'm telling you, whenever you try to stock up, something is going to be in there. Alright, now I can pick up vitamins. I'll have to use them one at a time, though. I mean, like Axie said, Carbos is a lost cause, because look at my speed. I still cannot outspeed Starmie. I already did that floor. And the dead... Oh, I have an escape rope as well? Oh my god, I am so... What am I doing? I wasn't even supposed to pick that up. It's an old habit from Red and Blue. Give me a minute. Actually, wait a minute. I think I said I was going to stop fighting this guy. Because he's out of the way, and his XP yields aren't the best compared to the other scientists. But then again, this is a Jigglypuff. Where's that full restore? Here it is. And I know Zealous Pawn said that scientist near the calcium is not worth it unless you want the calcium. This thing wants the calcium, so I am going to go get it. You know, a nickname that I should start using for this guy is actually the Dragonair Killer. Because when Steve M Plays Offline was doing a Dragon-type hardcore Nuzlocke of Red and Blue, which is essentially you play the whole game with the Dratini line and that's it. The furthest he ever made it was in Sylph right here, because Dratini has a very bad Brock section. It has to spam rap and hope for the best. The one time he got here as Dragonair, he was training, and then that scientist crit self-destruct him and it killed his run. So I'm going to start calling that guy the Dragonair Killer. It was offline, though. He wasn't streaming it. At least the training is nice and quick. I better not use another elixir, no. I really should go to the 9th floor. Oop. This guy is not as good as the other scientists, but he has a Magneton at least. Plus, he has 2 Pokemon. Like, the fact he has 2 still makes him good. Well, 2 extra, I meant to say. Alright, 3rd floor. This is the last floor. Oh, I just realized I never fought Erica. Oh well, just do the rival first. You know what? I'm actually going to fight this guy. He's not efficient training at all. He's kind of bad. But, I mean, he's not too bad. He's got 3 Pokemon. I just want a clean level up. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get a clean level up. Technically, I can. This is the last good trainer. Is this guy any good? No, he is not. He is one of the worst rocket grunts in this whole building. Alright, oh well. Let's go fight the guy. Part of me wonders if it's a good idea... no, it's not. I was gonna say, is it a good idea to spam defense curl on him on the Sand Slash? It is not. That thing has Sand Attack. It is not a good idea to do that. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I mean, like, I'm sure Jigglypuff could do... no, dude, don't get this thing. Well, I'm gonna have a useless Squirtle now. Oh no, guard spec. Whatever shall I do? Oh geez, that was actually kind of close. Alright, I'm gonna do Erica, then Sabrina, then Koga. I think Psychic's the better move. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I have enough room. What I've started doing is whenever I want Mimic, I will actually throw away something before biking, just to make sure I have enough room, because this girl right here is the only NPC where she gives you the item, then she takes away your item. So for example, like with the Gold Teeth Strength Warden, you give him the Gold Teeth, then he gives you Strength. It's a one-for-one trade, so even if your bag is full, you still get it. That copycat girl is the opposite. She gives you the item, then she takes what she wants. So if you have a full bag, you cannot get Mimic. He's the only NPC in the whole game I'm aware of that does that. It really annoys me. Alright, Koga time. Wow, Jigglypuff is getting to a point where Hyper Potions aren't enough. Also, let's see. 65 for Giovanni. Is it possible I did too much training? No, actually, because I still need 2 rare candies for Lance and the Champion. I have to save 2 candies. Yeah, this guy is just Psychic spamming. I think Body Slam might be better to spam, but honestly, I think because of the weakness, I think Psychic is better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at these levels, they are not one-shots. I mean, maybe the first one. Nice crit. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Gotta make sure I get that strength candy. Alright, yeah. Yeah, teach... Yeah, teach strength, then serve. Gonna fight Psych. Let's see. After I get the rare candy, the 2 rare candies in the mansion, I'll have 10 rare candies. Victory Road's the 11th. I would prefer to skip the Victory Road candy. So, after the mansion, if I have 10 candies, I need to save 2. I need 65 before Giovanni. I need to be 58 before I use the candies. Don't pick that up. Oh, I better, hold on a minute. I had to throw away Toxic because I just realized I'd have no room for the secret key. Alright, the only trainer I'm going to fight is this guy. I mean, he's not as efficient as other trainers, but Rapidash has one of the highest XP yields in the game. I mean, one Pokemon, yeah, but he gives like 1700 XP, so I think it's worth fighting him. Okay, that was an accident. Oh yeah, Blaine's going to be bad. Yeah, I saw in your notes that I should attempt to stack badge boosts. Oh my god, dude. Apparently, TM28 is Tombstoner. Oh, RBY Pokemon Challenges released a new video today. I just saw it. I didn't watch it yet. What if TM28 Tombstoner is actually a move? I'm kind of curious about that, because that's kind of funny. Honestly, I don't... How much does this do? Honestly, I don't think it's a good idea to stack badge boosts on Ninetales. You have got to be kidding. Because I think I'm at a high enough level to where this should be fine. Ooh, paralysis. And I'm dead. Honestly, I think what killed me there was the growl. Lets you eat Confuse Ray better. I mean, that's true. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'll do it. Because at least I should get the speed boost, too. I'm just worried about Flamethrower. Is this going to be enough? Uh-oh. I figured. I figured. I'm mainly just worried about Flamethrower. See, this is the reason I was worried about it. But then again, I am trading resets at the Arcanine for resets on the Ninetales. And I think that's kind of a fair trade. At least it's earlier on. Oh my fucking god. Okay. One more. Alright, this is more... Gotta be kidding. This is more badge boost than last time. Last time I was at 170 speed. I'm hoping this extra attack will let me one-shot. It does. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Blaine's luck no matter what. Also, I don't think I need to do optional trainers in here. Because, if I'm 58 and I use 8 rare candies, that get... Oh, wait, no, that gets me 64. I want level 59. No, I'll just use 9 candies and just get the Victory Road candy. I'll just do that. Come on, 58, 58, 58. Crap. Alright, I'm gonna fight this guy. He doesn't have many Pokemon. Seriously? Oh god. Thankfully, he did not kill me. Okay, yeah, that's good. Alright, so candy to 65. Three candies. Oh. I was definitely over-leveled then. Alright, I'm going to set up a few defense curls here. At least the defense curls lets me eat the earthquakes better. I think only +3 will be enough. I don't want to set up on that thing too long because of, crits. Fuck off. I'm not. No. I am not doing I'm not doing Giovanni with a sand attack. Honestly, I'm gonna try no setup. Okay, that's honestly even worse. Right, Giovanni has good AI. Okay, yeah, so I should get around, like, 3 defense curls. A crit? Come on. Yeah, we're already at the 8th gym. Going pretty good. Body slam? I think Psychic is better just because it's super effective. Wow, it is actually worse. Oh, no. Shit. Stupid cat getting crits. I have to use some... I kind of wish I could use more defense curls. But I really can't. Because of the fact, like, if it uses Slash, I'm kind of screwed. Seriously, like, these are the kinds of strats that Zealous Pawn does, because, like, hey, it's faster than training. I mean, true, but I hate this still. I hate this. Okay, I managed to get 6 double teams, but can I hit it? Okay. Funnily enough, Persian is still the safest. You've got to be kidding. Jigglypuff got a 3.9% crit. Imagine if the Rhydon crit as well and I died because of it. Oh boy, just imagine. Also, since I did a bit of extra training, like by doing Psych in a few of Blaine's trainers, as long as I save 2 rare candies, I have 1 to spare, technically. Actually, wait, I might level up here. Yep. Great. Come on. Good job. I don't have a spare full restore. Alright, so I do have one candy to get 68 at the start of Lorelei. So I just need to train on... How much XP do I need? Hardly anything. Honestly, I think I'd rather be 69 at the start of the league because I need to make sure I'm a minimum of level 72 at the champion, because 72, like candy into 72, is the earliest level where I will not level up the entire fight. I am not using repels again. Honestly, I think 68 will be enough. Yeah, because with the fast level up group, I think I should get 70. Yeah, I absolutely will. I have to use a candy before Lance anyway. You won? I gotta rewind. Yeah, I won. Yeah, as long as I get 70 after Agatha, I can candy into 71, then candy into 72. Actually, no. Yeah, never mind. What I said. Okay. Alright, so now what I need to do is I need to teach Mimic in the place of Body Slam. Let's do this. The plan for Lorelei: defeat the first two Pokemon Mimic Amnesia Sweep. Thank you for the clamp miss, I appreciate it. Also, one benefit to a normal type, Lorelei is sort of going to attack randomly. Because she doesn't really know what to do against normal type. She has no fighting moves. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Okay, I think I should have used some defense curls. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. She's going to turn to rest. I'll use this opportunity to set up a few defense curls. Because apparently I needed the extra setup because of speed reasons. You got more resets than blackouts? That's honestly kind of surprising. Insert funny hiker music. You know what's funny? I had a run recently where that Hitmonchan hit me with Ice Punch, froze me, and I just sat around and waited until it fire punched me. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Jigglypuff, you deserve shame for that, Jigglypuff. You deserve absolute shame. Losing to some random guy who just happened to walk in here when you beaten Lorelei. You deserve shame for that. Playing Giovanni or Aerodactyl no matter what. Yeah, even if you train to a higher level, it still needs luck. No. I blame Jigglypuff for this. She was the one who just decided to take a crit Mega Kick. See? Good Jigglypuff. Yeah. Alright, so the plan here is to mimic Substitute and spam Psychic, because I have some very bad speed problems against her, obviously. So I may as well have the ability to block Confuse Rays. I wonder if... I think I should set up some defenses. Wait, what? Oh my god, I am so stupid. I forgot to actually use the move. Here's the... oh god. Yep, I deserve that. Okay, that one was my fault. I actually forgot to use the move. Here's a neat little glitch. If you hit yourself in confusion from behind a substitute, it damages the opponent's substitute instead due to a glitch. And obviously, if the opponent doesn't have one, that means you take no damage from hitting yourself. Oh god. She beat me because of a special drop. Question though, did I level up? I did level up during. Okay, okay, yeah. I feel like this was kind of my fault too. Oh god. This is frustrating. Well, reset. Whenever Agatha switches out when you try to use Mimic, it ends up permanently erasing Mimic. So, I have to reset whenever that happens. Alright, I'm gonna use just 2. Okay, that should be enough. There we go. Agatha's straight up the Agatha lottery. Alright, so for this fight... Alright, hold on. For Lance, I need to replace Mimic with Rest and Psychic with Ice Beam. Alright, yeah. Mimic for Rest. And Psychic for Ice Beam. Alright, I'm gonna use... 1 candy. I don't even know where I would set up on. Yeah, do not set up on this one. I'm gonna set up on this one. Because this one doesn't have the chance to paralyze me. Oh, that thing's dropped my speed. You've got to be kidding. Oh my, you seriously? And a crit, of course. Dude! I feel like that was no fault of my own. That was unlucky. I think I should have... Yeah, I should have defense curled on the Gyarados. I'm just used to not setting up on the Gyarados, because normally Gyarados spamming Dragon Rage is bad, but we have so much HP, Dragon Rage is actually not scary for once. Alright, so this fight, replace Ice Beam with Body Slam. Yeah, this was the TM from the SSN. We held on to it just for this fight. That way we could have it back. Alright, what am I doing here? Defense Curl and Hope. We are hoping Sand Slash will not slash or crit Earthquake. Okay, so I need to set up 6 times. Okay. Okay, I should use Rest now in case he uses Slash. Five. Please don't Slash. Thank you. Fuck. He crit at the last minute. You know what's funny? Sand Slash's crit rate isn't even that good. It has 65 speed. Its crit rate's like, what, 10%? The reason it's known to crit a lot is because it has Slash. You have to have at least 64 speed in order to guarantee the outspeed, in order to guarantee the crit. Okay, yeah, this is definitely greedy. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use Rest here for safety. I'm sure I'll get Leech Seeded, but hopefully not. Okay. Really, an Exeggutor crit. $119.17. 3 blackouts, 25 resets at level 73. Honestly, I did definitely have some screw-ups in some fights. Like, I think there was a fight I forgot to teach a move. I forgot to use Substitute on Agatha once. I set up on anything else but the Gyarados. But still, even if you took those resets out, Blaine and Giovanni... What is it? It was Blaine, Giovanni... Not really so much Koga. Blaine and Giovanni are very huge lucky spots. And I think Agatha is as well. So, yeah, Blaine, Giovanni, and Agatha are very bad. So, I mean, even if I did the second optimized run, guess what? I'm still at the mercy of those trainers. I mean, honestly, I feel like, unlike Rattata, I don't think I played this safe. Like, honestly, I think the levels that Axie suggested were perfect. Because, honestly, Defense Curl is a very good setup move. Especially for yellow version. But yeah, in Scott's solo running Discord, I'll put in my screenshotted time right here, and then provide my my root file. Speaking of which, let me take a look at it. All right. Recording. That is weird. Why does it say this is invalid? Cannot sell what you don't have. Ice Beam. What do you mean? I picked up Ice Beam. Is this thing dumb? Not purchase 5 hyper potions. $7,500. What? What is wrong with this thing? It's saying like I don't. What? Oh, this might have been when I was attempting to buy an extra fresh water. Why does this say invalid? This run was totally valid. Let's look at the champ, though. See the champion ranges here? If I use the 6 defense curls, 2-shot, 1-shot, 2-shot, 2-shot, 1-shot, 1-shot. Yeah, I'll definitely submit this root file as well to that server. I don't really like recording root files when I play, but I feel like I should start doing it for like the random streams, because I feel like if I want to show off results to other people, I'll provide a root file so like they can see what I did. I'll do it for that purpose. I'm not going to use this for like second runs. Like I'm not going to have this up in the back on another monitor, be like, okay. But yeah, anyway. Thank you all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. I'm still actually quite happy with this run because, I mean, there are some fights I could have done better, like gotten less resets, but there's like 3 or 4 fights that's all luck. But anyway, yeah, the next stream will be tomorrow. Ike the Killer, Steve M Plays, and I will do Pokemon Crystal with, frick, what was it? It was... I'd have to look in the Discord. I was supposed to do a special stream with the Skill Link podcast, but we had to push that till next week. So I'd have to look in the Discord or you just look on Steve's schedule. Steve M Plays' schedule. It tells you what our backboard is. I'll tell him that, hey, they canceled. I'll be able to join you. Amoongus. Thank you. Anyway, I will see you all later. Bye.